Hi, everybody.
Look at you. You look amazing.
Look at you. I love your hair.
Thank you. I love that background. That looks so good.
Thank you. Let me see. I'm going to hang up this phone. Hey, everybody. I've been trying to figure this Zoom stuff out for the past 2 days. Me and Heather did a video. This is Heather. Say your last name.
How you guys
Sahagian. So I'm going to turn off this phone. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep. Now I can hear you.
Okay. So hello, world. This is Juanita James at Clip It, Real Talk. And I have a very good friend of mine here, Heather.
Yes.
Sahagian. Was that close?
Sahagian.
Sahagian. And we are actually, we've been trying to hook up to talk about this whole pandemic and how it has affected the beauty industry. Heather is a business owner, a professional in the beauty industry. She had a beauty school for years, Pulse Beauty Academy, and her husband owns a salon, Gloss, in Exton, PA. And I think, I'm gonna just, leave it there. And she's just always been upbeat for me. Every time that I've ever embraced her presence, it's just been nothing but love. So I reached out to her, and you could talk. I don't know if, but I just wanted her to share her experience in regards to this pandemic. Now, Heather, is it affecting you? Of course, it's affecting everyone, but I just want to hear it from your own mouth how it's affecting your business, your life, and thank God it's not affecting our health or anything. Thank God we are healthy right now.
I know.
Just let the audience know a little bit about yourself and go ahead, girl, kick it.
Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. I appreciate it so much. What you're doing is such an incredible thing. And, I've shared this before with you. It just takes such incredible courage and wisdom to be able to tackle some of the things that are going on in our industry that you're tackling and that you're addressing. So I just want to say thank you so much for that. Absolutely. And regarding the COVID-19 pandemic, this coronavirus, yes, it is impacting us on so many different levels, professionally, personally, financially, just on every single level. And, one of the things I was thinking about this morning was the fact that my husband and I are both in the salon industry. So both of us, of course, are having, our incomes impacted. I work for a distributorship now who had to lay off their entire sales force.
Wow.
And then of course we had to close our salons because of the government Wolf Governor Wolf mandated closure. And, it is definitely a scary time. It's a stressful time. And it's definitely, I feel like super stressful because my husband and I work together and work in the same industry. And now we're both home together, which has been crazy. And again, thank God that it hasn't impacted our health. However, I'm very interested to see how it's going to impact the health of our businesses moving forward from here.
Yes. It's so surreal. It's like unbelievable. Every morning I wake up, I'm like, are we in a movie? Like,
I know.
Is this real?
I know. I said, I feel like I'm living in some sort of alternate reality. Like it's just really crazy.
It really
I know.
is.
What are you seeing while you're out there talking to people, or not necessarily out there, but when you're talking to people, other salon owners and salon professionals, what are you seeing out there as well?
Well, okay, right now, I think for me, I'm trying to surround myself around positivity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And what I'm seeing in the group of people that I'm surrounding myself with is just support.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically, Heather, as I was talking to you before, I even, followed through with Clip It, the fact that we need a community.
Yes.
We need support.
Yep.
We need to reach out. We don't need to be afraid to say, oh, let me call this salon owner, or let us hook up and do a brunch for about 10 salons in the area. Let's form some type of community,
Mm-hmm.
And if it has to take this pandemic, this corona virus, then so be it. But I have a heart for the salon business to have a tight knit community in Pennsylvania, because the people that I'm connected to they're not in this state. So it seems like their connection and their support system is off.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. So what I'm seeing is, I'm not seeing a lot of panic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's just, I know for me, it's just the peace of the Lord that's upon me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that people are worried. I know that people are worried about paying their bills. I did talk to a stylist that she was panicking. So everybody's handling this differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that for me too, I had to take a break from the social connection on social media.
Yes. Yes.
I had to take a step back. Right. I had to take a step back because it's a lot of people doing calls. It's a lot of people that, just trying to keep each other motivated, I believe. But so far, everybody that I'm talking to, they're either trying to figure out how to get this money from the government, trying to fill out forms for unemployment. And if you are self-employed, you are waiting for the government to at least release the forms for you to fill out.
That's right.
So we're like up in limbo right now, just waiting. And it's like I posted the other day, wait in peace.
Yes.
Don't stress out. So I think that, like I said, the people that I have been reaching out to are just riding the wave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What
trying
else
to stay forward focused and trying to almost utilize this time as an opportunity to, get realigned with what's important, to get refocused on kind of where they want to go or where they want to be. I shared something this morning on social media. Every year, my kids and I plant a garden, and we start with seeds and little pots of soil on our windowsill.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning when I went to water them, I was just overcome with this thought of, as things are contracting everywhere around us, unemployment, the market, the economy, all these different industries are contracting, and there's so much lack and fear, but simultaneously, there is still so much growth, and there is still so many wonderful things happening. And I thought about the seed, okay? The seed, it's this tiny little just round, what appears to be dead thing. And inside of that seed is the manifestation of something completely different.
Something beautiful.
And it only requires 3 simple ingredients for that manifestation to occur. And that's water, sunshine, and dirt. So if this little tiny seed has that incredible opportunity inside of it, imagine what is inside of this opportunity that we are in right now. It's just, we have to look at it. We have to have a paradigm shift, and we have to look at it differently. Sure, things are going to be different when we get out of this. finances may be different. Our entire business model may be different. The way consumers receive our services and our products may be different. But rather than focusing on the fear part of it and the lack part of it, I think it's so important to encourage one another to focus on the opportunity and what could come out of this and what can come out of this.
Right, right. And yes, that's so awesome. Just to the demonstration of the seed. And yeah.
Being able to surround ourselves too with the right people, like you said, that was so impactful to me. When you and I spoke the other day, even, and you were sharing about how you're involved in these salon communities and these stylist communities that are outside of Pennsylvania.
Right.
Because you couldn't connect with a tribe in this area because it's so fragmented and so competitive. Like, dear God, I hope that this is an opportunity for us to be able to form tribes that are supportive and that encourage other stylists and other salon owners and that uplift them and that are there with a kind word or some encouragement or something during a downtime instead of so much divisiveness.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that you and I have made that connection. Like, that's so awesome.
Yes. I've always, like I said, when we connected, and we connected because I called your school and I wanted to present Cashmere Salon to the future professionals. And that's how we met. And it's been years and it's been great. But I just wanted to basically also just moving forward, maybe, you'll definitely be on Clip It when we could sit face to face and sit there and really kick it like that. But yes, it's definitely affecting everything.
It is
right now, and thank God we do have some hope.
That's right.
It's like every day we get up, like this morning, you going to the barn, you going with the horses, you're doing your thing, and I'm up trying to figure out stuff. So it's not like, that's the thing. It's not like we're sitting around, woe is me, and wallowing in the world's issues.
That's
we're actually embracing like the plants that you posted this morning and stuff like that. Like, you're focusing on the beauty and the life, and sometimes you just have to get away from the CNN and the news, and because it's really sad. It's millions of people that's affected by this.
I know. That's why I love what you're doing, though, because even though you're tackling really intense and important issues, the way that you're doing it is in such a way that you're not masking what's happening or pretending it's not existing, but you're addressing it and looking at it from a solutions-based standpoint, but also like realizing that, it does hurt. There are things that are gonna hurt. Am I scared financially? Absolutely. I've got kids to take care of. I've got dogs. I've got horses. I've got mortgages. Like, you better believe I'm scared.
Yeah. And you're a business owner. You and your husband is business owners. It's not like,
Right. We don't have somebody to just, throw money at us, and I don't get to work from home.
Exactly.
Right. Doing remote work and stuff like that. Like, we are responsible for ourselves financially. And in a situation like this, it's scary. It's definitely scary. But at the same time, being able to say, okay, you know what? It is scary, but here I have a friend who can say, you know what, Heather, it's okay though. You're going to get through this. You did it before. That's part of that tribe. That's part of that, community, being able to have that where you don't get lost in that spiral of fear or spiral of lack and feeling like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it. Things aren't going to happen. You can look at something and say, okay, you know what? This is scary, but I have a support network and I'm going to be able to make it out of this.
Right. That what you just said is deep, because if you are afraid, if you are scared, if things ain't, everybody needs somebody to talk to.
Mhm.
And I find, it's like you said, I find that here, I can't even call some of the beauty professions that I know in this area.
Mhm.
Not that I can't call them. It's just, it's not a comfortable. You want it to be comfortable.
Right,
You know, be
right,
like, hey girl, can I hit you up? You know, I just
right.
started this Clip It thing and I want to know how you really feel. Let's keep it real. And see, that's the thing. A lot of people can't keep it real.
I know.
Even in this crisis, people still want to act like it's not okay.
I know.
This is
I
not
know.
okay.
I know.
Salons are closed. You know, not just salons, makeup artists, massage therapists, anything that has to do with the whole world is shut down. But I'm
Right.
just
Eyelash extensions,
right.
nail people, makeup people, skincare people, the doctors that do injections, everything. Like everything, especially that's related to our industry, is just
Yes.
it's gone. And you can't tell me, like, I love these people that, and I mean, with all due respect, but the ones that are like, you know, oh, dear client, I miss you so much, but, you know, I'm not going to be doing anything. Come on now. I mean, listen, if you got to feed your kids and you have a client that contacts you and says, listen, I need to get my hair done. Look, I'm going to put a mask on and I'm going to be cutting your hair.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm
And you
not.
know what? People will get mad because I have that mindset and because I said that. But guess what? At the end of the day, my kids aren't going to go hungry. My family is not going to go hungry. Like, this is real, y'all. Real.
It's real. But Heather, don't do it.
Well, listen, I'm not a hairstylist, so I can't.
I know. Well, I had to tell some of my colleagues and you know, people that I know not to do it. It's not that deep. Um, that's a great subject that you brought up too, because it's not that deep. The landlords, if you paying rent, your mortgage company or whatever it is, right now, can people please get it through their head? I can't imagine somebody being difficult in regards to
I
bill
know.
collectors, your mortgages, your salon rent or mortgage or whatever, your bills. I feel like this. I think that, you know, find some peace within yourself and just say, forget it all. Let me just, you're powerless.
That's right.
You're powerless. You it's not going to be worth going out, putting no mask on, doing nobody hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's just, like I said the other day when I posted a video, I said, I'm taking this as like a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only been 2 weeks.
I know, but doesn't it feel like it's been like, shoot, I'm starting to feel like Rumpelstiltskin. I'm like, I feel like I just woke up from 100-year nap. It's crazy. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. Please don't say that.
Well, maybe it's been longer for you because I actually was that stylist that was like, okay, I am not going to stop until they tell me to stop. I am not going to
Right.
shut down until they tell me to shut down.
Yeah.
And that's when it happened for me. So that was 2 weeks ago. And they made, you know, close. So, and then after that, I did have some clients that wanted me to come to their house. To come to my house. And I was like, no, baby, I ain't dying doing your hair. I am not going to die doing your hair.
Well, you know what I just realized? We should be in the wig business because right now, lots of women could be just covering up and not even worrying about it.
You know?
I'm telling you. But it is literally, it's a crazy time. It's a scary time, but I'm so glad I have you. You have me. We have each other, and we can help foster, you know, a stronger sense of community in our industry and especially in our area. Come on.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be amazing. Could you imagine, like, in our area, like a bunch of stylists being able to get together and just kick it?
I would love that.
Do you know what I'm saying? A bunch of salon owners being able to just get together and be like,
you know
hey.
what? I think when we first met and whatever it was. And I just think that a lot of people are not really used to somebody like myself, that I'm genuine. I'm real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fake. And I'm going to, if I want to embrace, you know, even when I never looked at anything as competition or anything.
Right.
Never, you know, I always wanted to kind of embrace other businesses, others, even in Philadelphia. And I don't know why we're like this. We're, you know, you stay over there and I'm gonna stay over here. You keep your customers and don't try to take mine.
Right.
Can't nobody take what's yours. If
That's right.
It's God given, can't nobody take it.
That's
So
right.
that's like where, like, even like hair shows or hair ball or hair brunch or anything that to get a group of us together on a nice vibe, not no vibe with what she got on.
Right.
Stop the nonsense. Stop it. We see life is too short, right? We see that.
Yes.
Now we see that life is too short for all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the point that I was trying to make, Heather, was I know it was kind of hard for people to probably receive who I was. So instead of it was like, she can't be real. She ain't negative. Well, I'm not gonna say I was negative, but I don't think I was. I just was carrying a lot of baggage. But far as unity, because I even went to a salon when my salon closed in Philadelphia and I came out here, I went to a salon. I humbled myself. And I wanted to work for this salon. I knew the people and they knew me, knew of me. Mm-hmm. They knew of me. And I guess I knew of them too. And it was sad. They ain't hire me. So I had to go open cashmere salon, period. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, whatever. And the point that I'm trying to make is so sad that I'm trying to break that chain. Mm-hmm. That's the whole, this is the whole point of Clip It. To reach out to professionals, for us to get real, not only with one another, but with ourselves. And to be unified and be a community. If somebody is hurting or somebody need help, or we should be there for one another. That's how I feel.
I love it.
You know, that's how I feel.
It's a new time.
Yeah, when I did have the salon on Gay Street, because you know I moved into a suite just recently, about a year and a half ago. That's a whole nother story right there. We're not going to talk about
I know, girl. We have to cover that sometime. Yes.
We will. And before I even moved to a suite, I wanted to go work for a young lady that's in Westchester. Mm-hmm. And as being a person that I am and know who I am, far as a leader and far as a influencer in this business, I know who I am. But it's so sad that I didn't feel comfortable going to a sister to say, hey, you know, I would rather go to her than go work in a suite.
Right.
But it wasn't like a comfortable vibe. Not even being around these people, you don't feel comfortable to say, let me go to such and such and say, hey, I want to work here.
Right.
Or let's do this together. You know? So.
Right. And that's think about that too. Like when you know that as a stylist, like you could bring so much energy into a salon and, you know, you could vibe with so many people in a salon, but to not even feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, you know, can I come kick it with you? Like, or, you know, hey, I'm in a weird spot and I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing. Like, I don't know if I want to open a suite or if I want to open another salon. Right. Could I just come chill with you for a little bit? Like, that sucks.
It does suck. It sucks.
You know what I'm saying?
It sucks when you don't feel when you've been knowing of people for a certain amount of time, I'm talking 10 years, 5 years, even if it's 3 years, as a community of professionals, it should not be that tension there.
I know.
Under no circumstances.
I agree.
Under
I
no
agree.
circumstances.
I know, because and you and I have had this conversation before. There are enough heads. There is enough opportunity. We can all learn from one another.
Yes.
We can all share with one another. Like, there's no reason to be catty or nasty or gossipy or whatever. Like, we're all in this together. And what did we say the other day? We are all in this to make the world a more beautiful place.
Yeah. So how are you going to make it beautiful if we're not beautiful towards one another?
Thank you. If we're ugly,
yeah.
If we're ugly on the inside, how can we make this beautiful? Right.
That's what Clip It. That's why God put Clip It on my heart 2 years ago.
Yes.
And it took me a minute for it to manifest because I don't operate in fear. I just operate in doubt. I'm lying. Sometimes we all operate in some type of fear. But
you know what though? God's timing is perfect.
Yes.
And you knew, you know what I'm saying? And you followed, you're obedient to his calling. And you know what? It took the time when it was supposed to. So thank God it took the time it did. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. So I tell you, Heather, thank you so much for allowing us to talk and to keep it real. Yes. There's so much more stuff that we could talk about.
But,
we're just going to, end this call and just wish everybody well in this coronavirus pandemic. Mm-hmm. And God bless you and your businesses, and we will stay in touch.
I know, you too. God bless you. Stay healthy, stay sane, keep washing those hands.
I know, right? Okay, sweetheart.
Thank you again for having me.
You're welcome.
See ya.
See ya. Bye. Bye.
Mm-hmm.